Will be when it's done.
Oh, it's a steel building.
Yeah, it's going to have Yorkshire boarding up, apparently.
Yorkshire boarding. What's that?
That's big.
It's only as big as my other sheds.
What's up, everybody? Is it?
Hi, Tommy. Closet.
Yeah. Hey, Cosmin
Right.
was first. What's up, Cosmin?
Cosmin.
Cosmin, Wigway, Closet Branch, Tammy. So
Yeah,
far.
it's a cow building. Is it for cows? It's not doing that.
Yeah,
so.
it's for cows. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. Oh, is that why? Or moving closer to it. How stupid is that?
Oh, just one sec. I've just got to take these tablets. Wow, Ron just reminded me.
Yeah, don't forget that. Anything with my laptop, I can't plug into my router. That's the sucky part about this thing. This router. This laptop.
No USB port.
Yeah, there's a USB port. How does that plug into my router? You can plug in. You can plug into your router with your USB. Huh?
So sometimes you can get a converter. Hiya, Dwight.
That's Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne.
Hiya,
there's Dwight. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Dwayne. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, Closet Brad. He'll be all right. He'll be okay. How's everybody doing? Man, if anybody didn't watch Back on Track today, it was pretty good this morning. We had a really good guest.
Davey was called with a guest.
Yeah, it was a good channel. You need a RG45 dongle for your phone. Well, it's not from my phone. From my house router to my laptop.
Someone's messing with my.
How would I hook that up if I don't have Ethernet connection on my laptop? How would I hook that up? Oh, you saw it, Dwayne?
It was Dwayne.
Yeah.
It was a great layout.
Yeah, he was a good layout. He's going to be on again, so we'll have him on again. Your Wigwag. Hi, Wigwag.
You are indeed Mr. Wigwag.
I've been busy all day. I'm still not done. Okay. Digger's better. Yeah. I watched it. Jerry, I also shared you and Pappy's channel on my community page. Thank you very much, Tammy. We appreciate you.
I have to point out at this point, Ron isn't doing the building. She isn't doing the construction of the building. It's other people.
I'll just leave them to it.
Other people that are building it.
Yeah, she's smart. She leaves it to somebody. What's the dog crying for? It's hungry?
She's stupid. She wants. She just had a load of meat. She wants my coffee. That's what's up with her.
I don't think she would like coffee. What did everybody do today? Today I went, after Back on Track, I did my Sunday chores today because tomorrow's supposed to be nice. I might do something else tomorrow. I don't know. And I went to the train store. Did a video of the train store, and I bought something. I'll wait till a little bit later to show you what I bought.
Oh, cool. Something for your HRO layout?
Yes.
Oh, tremendous.
Everything was excellent. Been on track this morning, except Digger wasn't a moderator. Yeah, Digger's not a moderator there, so I can't control those things. But he doesn't want to be a moderator there. Why would you be disappointed? Don't be disappointed, Closet Branch. Hey, he doesn't want to be a moderator there.
Jerry didn't even know I was there.
Yeah, because I didn't have chat up. I just had the big screen on.
He messaged me and said I was missing a great show.
Were you chatting, or you just were?
Yep. No, I
Okay.
went in chat.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to chat.
Oh my word, Tommy.
Yeah, your three are troublemakers, Tammy. But anyway, that's what I did. What did y'all do today? Anybody do anything? Work on your layout? Go outside?
I
Go
stayed in.
somewhere?
It's absolutely horrible weather.
Does it?
Yeah, it rained all day.
That sucks. Quiet. I have quite ever seen. Well, I mean, because we had a guest that was pretty interesting, and he pretty much went on his own. We had talked about, Steve was probably going to take care of the show because he would have had the most questions for the engineer part. But yeah, it was pretty good. So we all pretty much kept quiet. Yo, Mystic, what's up?
Ahoy, Mystic.
Dioramas. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good too, Wigwag. You did nothing, huh? You could have did something though. Could have worked on your layout, built a model, made a video. I'm working on my
You've got a long
wardrobe.
time, Mystic. Been weeks, man.
Shampoo my rug, worked on my layout, and a little 3D printing. Yeah, you've been busy, Dwight. You're weathering a boxcar, huh? Nice.
I've been looking at printers. What sort of printer have you got, Tommy? Your filament one. What your filament printer is?
Tammy doesn't have a filament printer. She's got a resin one.
Just the resin?
Yep.
All right. Dwight has filaments, doesn't he? Has a couple.
Yeah, Dwight's got two.
At them again today.
Tammy, how do you cure your things? Do you have a separate thing that cures them? I have to get my bed cleaned off where I won't be. Yeah, you better do that.
2 resin printers. Right.
Oh, you got 2 resin printers, Tammy? Not just one? You got 2? I didn't know you had 2.
Dwight, have you done those DeLoreans yet?
She's going into production over there.
Yeah.
2 of them. I didn't do any good printing today. I had nothing but problems. That stinks. A UV light and a dryer station. You got a whole production facility over there, Tammy. Did you just get your other printer? I attempted to clean my pipe so I could have a nice bowl. With my broke. But the stem broke. They don't have a backup. That sucks.
Yeah, you need one in reserve. Sophie, what next?
Sophie, what next? Where's your backdrop today, Digger? Can't be bothered with it today?
Yeah, it were only for fancy. Now and again.
Okay.
Now and again.
It's a lot of production work.
Right.
What you do today? Any weathering?
I didn't, no. I've done very little of anything today.
That really sucks, Wigwag. What broke? The part that goes into the pipe itself? That little tenon on the nip? Nib? Is that what you would call that? Dwight says I gave up on those, Digger. Had too many problems.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's okay. Get Drew Steele to make you one. He'll do you an N scale DeLorean. About a week ago, the second one was free from the company. Really? How come? How'd you get that? She got one free from the company.
Wow.
They must like you.
Did you do a video showcasing the machine for him? Eric, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey, Eric, what's up, buddy?
Right.
I printed a slide and couldn't get it off the glass. Oh, that stinks. Oh, you were making them for Joe. That's funny. But he made one. He carved one out of wood, I guess. Guess he's going to have to keep it. It's the only thing I have out there. Well, I mean, you still got the bowl of the pipe.
That'd be a piece of hair.
I don't know. Could you glue the stem? Could you glue that tenon back on somehow? You still got the bowl, though. That's the important part. It was a Santa sleigh. No, well, it was. You're right. It was. Mystic, what's up? What's going on with you?
I need to get it out for it.
What's going on with you, Mystic? I don't think I took any pictures there.
Mystic, you've been away for a while, mate, haven't you?
Hey, where you been, Mystic?
He's been AWOL. Rather than MIA, he's been AWOL.
That's not good being AWOL. What's up with that? Why were you AWOL? What's your excuse, soldier?
Oh, he's had a tough week at work.
Lazy day off after a tough week.
Used to grind
Messed
up
up the
those
first
beans
one.
by hand.
Contacted company if they would replace it, even though it was I would buy another one. So they sent me a replacement plus an extra one. Wow, that's pretty nice. And what did you do to the first one that messed it up? So do you still have the first one? Thank you for being honest, and here's an extra and enjoy printing.
Wow.
What did you do with your first one? Send it back?
No, they just sent her a replacement part that she broke.
Oh, is that what they did?
And a new printer.
Company asked they would replace it. That's pretty nice. It was, who makes it? Anycube? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So you sent it back. Gotcha.
I'm still in two minds about whether to get a printer or not.
Only you can answer that if you're going to use it. Right?
Yeah.
I can't answer if you'll use it or not.
don't have anything now, Sophie, do I? You had everything. Clear off.
Which one's Sophie?
The little terrier, the Yorkshire Terrier one. This one.
She's the hunter. Oh, man.
The rat catcher.
Yeah, that was pretty nice of them. I used the water-based resin. The regular was way too strong. They have a water-based one, really. I was going to ask you if it smelled bad. I didn't know they had a water-based one. Wow, that might be the way to go, Digger.
It could be, but
It doesn't smell.
the resin ones do make a better job, but there's a lot more to them.
I don't know. Tammy seems to be pretty good at it.
Well, I'm not saying they can't be mass. I'm just saying there's a lot more to them. You need to clean your prints, and you need to dry them off and have a UV chamber to set the resin, to activate the resin and solidify it.
Maybe you need more room, right?
And, yeah, I don't have a lot of room. I'd have to clear some stuff out.
Well, get rid of them. Get rid of them damn matchboxes.
Ooh, no, not happening.
Maybe you could put Jimmy on a shelf somewhere. Hang him from the ceiling. Hang his cage from the ceiling. You put your printer right where Jimmy is. I don't know. But
I've seen some good stuff done with the filament printers, and you can get spray putty. They'll put a film over it so you can't see any of the layers that are built up.
yeah, but that's a pain too. You're just not going to get. You're not going to get the detail that you can with the resin. Water-based resin is apparently not a good idea, and for very long term, it gathers up moisture as it develops cracks. Really?
Now, somebody sent me some resin prints.
That's interesting.
As a sample to view, to show on my channel, and I've had them in the drawer for a while now, and some of them have cracked and split.
Oh, really? I wonder what they used. I wonder if any of the big, was it a big company that you got them from?
No.
Yeah.
But it was somebody who had a reputation for doing very good stuff, and they sell it through a third party. It wasn't Blue Tree.
Right.
They sell it through a third party, and through a different retailer.
Did you say anything to them about it?
I mentioned it, yeah.
What'd they say?
Didn't get back to me.
Well,
I don't think he was happy with me because of my associations with Blue Tree.
I didn't know that could happen.
No, me neither, until I saw it. Clean it right and cure it correctly. Yeah, it could have been anything. It could have been not cured properly.
Yeah.
Not dried, not cleaned properly. It could be anything.
Yeah, Train Freak did a video for art too. I haven't seen GSB's. It depends if the print is hollow or solid. You have to make the changes in the software. Maybe.
Right, these were hollow.
Okay. So I guess stuff can get in there, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. I wonder if he used water-based resin. Mom, do you have ultrasound cleaner? Do Do you use the ultrasound cleaner? Okay. And that's her answer. Dwayne did one too? I didn't see Dwayne's. When did Dwayne put up one of those videos? I didn't see Dwayne's one. Yeah, I see Georgia Sunbelt. Did Dwayne do a short or something? Or oh yeah, there's Dwayne's. Well, that's cool. I'll have to check them out. Highball and Hogger posted a video. Dale.
Right, is how you do it with the software. Yeah, I know some stuff stinks, and as Mystic John already said, if you're married, it's important. When I do any spray painting, even acrylics, within minutes runs on the case if I haven't put my extractor on.
Yeah.
My booth. Shouting, "Ooh, switch your machine on."
No, I can't blame her. That
Emma
stuff
was
stinks. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Mystic. I'll have to check it out. I'm eating blueberries.
Hogger's feed is nice. Pure running. Cool.
So, Eric, you would like this train store I went to today. They had a lot of Kato sets. I didn't go through them. They were behind the counter, but man, they sure had a lot of them. A lot of high-speed trains and maybe that's why you're not married anymore, because you let it rip. Just saying. Mystic doesn't. His wife would kill him. He might say he does, but we all know different. Sophie, do you want a blueberry?
Better out than in, is what they say. And I have to tell you, anyone who can get in Ron's Jeep and not gip at the smell of various animals that have been in there. One day it'll be piglets, and then the day after it's lambs, and then a lot of stinky dogs.
Yeah, probably so, Eric. Probably so. There's so many of them.
Good conversation. So, well, it's an icebreaker, that's for sure, Misty.
An icebreaker. Icebreaker. It sounded like you said ass breaker.
I'm that.
I'm that as well, Ron says. I'm still in shock at the size of the new building that's going up at the farm that I knew not about.
Yeah. I guess it was on a need to know basis and you didn't need to know.
Well, I'm not going in there, and I'm not having aught to do with it. It's up to her and Craig to sort that out. Too many, it will be an icebreaker. That's what Tommy says.
Yeah, I see it. So,
Yeah,
that's
I've
about
got
it.
from my paint booth here. And I've got an air filter, a deionizer. Wow, Eric, that does not sound good.
Yeah, I can't blame you there, Eric. You like blueberries, Digger?
Yes, I do. Yes. They're quite easy to grow if you've got ericaceous compost for them. But you got to watch the birds and everyone coming and pinching them. Squirrels
Yeah.
will take them. And
All the animals would eat them. You got to put netting over them.
I don't have a printer at the moment, Cosmin. I'm considering it. Ron is very shocked that I haven't already got one. And I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence about whether to get one. And if I do, should it be resin or should it be filament?
I don't know.
And how often would I use it?
Cosmin, do you have a printer?
I've got an inkjet printer.
That's the wrong kind.
Yeah, cars for your scrap yards, loads for your wagons, buildings even.
But I mean, you can print so much stuff. Things for the house, things for whatever.
Mm.
It's not just train stuff.
You can print hooks for the walls.
Hooks?
Hang your hook on. Go through.
Did you say hooks?
Yeah, hooks.
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 You can print all kinds of stuff. Probably scoops to feed the animals.
That's a good idea.
Scoopers.
Scoopers, yeah.
Not a minute, no. We might do.
I made a scooper for my chickens when I kept some chickens. I cut a detergent bottle at an angle. You know, those with the handle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good scooper.
I use that for a scooper. I wash it out and use that. New York City is underwater.
Is it true that New York City is being underwater? I don't know. Where'd you see that?
Carbon filters next to the printers. Yeah, good idea.
I have a printer. I just need to open the box. What kind do you have, Cosmin?
Is it a filament printer, Cosmin, or a resin? I don't know what to do. Uniformation. Resin printer. Wow. Oh no, there's flooding in New York. What floor does Heath live on?
I think like the 13th or 14th.
Oh, that's not too bad then. He'll be all right, won't he? He won't be getting his feet wet.
Yeah, I was down the river today, and the river was high today. So all the rain we've been having, water runoff.
Over the wall. God.
Plaza Branch. I have about 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
3 hobby shops within like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
That's cool.
I have a lot of hobby shops around here.
Ron says the river's high up at the farm as well. Sometimes it can get so high up it comes onto the road.
Yeah, here too.
That makes me glad I don't have to go to the farm. Boy, Steve going tomorrow. Goat's feet tomorrow. Fighting with a billy goat.
What brand is it, Cosmin? That sounds like a good one, Digger.
Uniformation has heated chamber and heated resin container.
So I'm going to tell you something about Cosmin. Cosmin buys the best stuff there is that he can find. So it's probably a good printer. Yeah, he's got boxes everywhere. So what brand is it, Cosmin?
Uniformation. GK2.
That's an impressive word. GK2. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, it pays to get good quality things if you're doing that. You know, I looked at some really cheap ass printers earlier, and they don't have a heated plate or anything. They're going to be really bad. Not going to be good.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to cheap out on. You don't want to buy that from Temu.
No, I was thinking about AliExpress or what's the other one?
I don't know who they are either, but
Nice, but it's no good. Wish, Wish.
yeah, I don't think so.
No, I'd buy it reputably from within the UK.
Someone decent.
Yeah, I'd buy it from a proper place.
Well, whatever you get, you get. Right? But if you want one, buy one. If you
That's
think
what
you're going to use it. If you don't think you're going to use it, then, you know.
No, I'll find no, I'll get you to the archive now and make anything.
you can make anything you can think of.
Anything. Anything. Toys.
Horses' heads.
Horse heads, yeah.
Toys. Whatever you want. Like anything. Anything. Forks. Spoons.
GG.
Yeah, that'd be well good.
Pretty much if it's out there, you can make it.
She wants a hood ornament for the Jeep.
Yeah, she can make. You can make one for her.
Yep. I could have done that with a block of aluminium anyway.
Galloping horse.
The Ferrari of the Jeep world.
Yeah. Ferrari Jeep. Resin is more expensive, yeah.
But is resin probably the best one?
It is for detail, but you need more room. You've got to have the resin, the cleaning chamber, the curing
And
chamber,
how much is that going to take up?
all that top of there. You'll have to have Jimmy.
It's not like me.
He loves you. Put your hand in there.
No, John.
He loves you.
He loves Randall's Jimmy, doesn't he, Jerry? Keep telling her, put her hand in the cage. Put her hand in there.
I don't think he'll bite you.
Because you get really good detail with resin, apparently.
Yeah, but maybe Dwight doesn't need it.
No, I could do some bridges and all sorts, couldn't I? I could make scrap cars and detail.
Does what stink? Does what stink, Mystic? Clarify yourself.
Opinions.
Yeah, opinions. Opinions stink. They make a resin that is a lost wax equivalent. So if you make lost wax jewelry, you can print the models and then do investment casting. I tell you, man, they got everything out there.
Well, can you not do details on a filament printer? Right, like if you were building a bridge, could you not put the rivets in on the printer?
I guess you got to ask Dwight to show you good pictures of his bridge up close. You bought some long shadow trees last night. Wow. You're a big spender.
Resin would be the way to go. Is resin as tough as filament when it's set and cured and everything? Is it as hard wearing as a filament print is?
I don't know.
Tammy will know.
I don't know. Cosmin, are there different types of resin? Like there is filament. You know, there's that. What is that? ABS filament. There's all kinds of different filaments.
Ethylene filament. when the resin is cured and everything's been done to it and you've got your finished piece, is it as tough, as rigid, as robust as what a filament print is? Or is it likely to be a little bit more brittle and fragile?
I guess it depends what it is, right? If it's a little tiny fire hydrant or something, a trash can, maybe if it was a hood ornament for the Jeep, it might be different, But then you just print another one when it breaks.
Some are more brittle and they're more flexible at the other end. I'm just thinking for things other than the layout. I might need it for other things. Hollow or solid, right?
Yeah, like there's different types of resin depending on what you're using it for, you know?
And what do you use, Dwight? Elegoo?
What do you call it?
Elegoo, is it, that Dwight has?
The filament?
No, yeah, the printer. Can't remember the maker of Dwight's printer.
Um,
Right, yeah. You
I
can't make
forget.
a knob. You can't make a knob for a faucet with resin. A faucet's a tap, Rob. They call a tap a faucet over there.
Oh,
What do you call it?
A tap.
Tap, yeah. Yeah,
But
maybe. I don't know.
we do have a faucet, but it's only a faucet is a tap that's on a keg or a barrel, like on a beer barrel. Always put supports on your prints, yeah.
Maybe just get a filament printer, Digger. At least with the filament, you don't need a lot of room.
Yeah. Okay, Eric. Thank you. Speak to you soon, my friend. Yeah, I'm thinking of that. Maybe get a decent one, a decent filament printer and see how it goes. I do know, when people have done certain things and you can see the lines, the print lines, what you don't want to see. There's this product called spray putty, and you spray it on, and it's a thin film, and it fills everything in.
Yeah, I wonder where you get that at. That spray putty.
It's easily available in the UK, but I'm not sure about over in the States.
Spray putty.
I don't have anything to do. Are you all right?
So apparently, yeah, you can get it here too.
All right.
Fills pinholes, scratches. Yeah, I don't know how great it is, but
It's Kathy Millett told me about it. She uses it regular.
okay.
Like if you were printing HO size people, I'd say resin for that. You wouldn't get a good looking person with a filament printer, would you?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Hobby. Mr. Hobby makes it. Mr. Hobby. Mr. Surfacer. And Mr. Hobby, he has everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do some more research, but I'm thinking maybe a filament printer at first, but a good quality one, not one of those for $30 on Temu. Talk to the plumber. But yeah, I've seen people print wagons for them. But you can, if there's something that's plastic that you need in the house that can be made of plastic, a 3D printer will make it. Provided you've got the software. The software. Well, they usually send some software with the printer, but a lot of it's basic G code, which I did that in first year at college. Basic G code. I still have my notes from it somewhere. Oh, you get a reel. It's like plastic on a reel, but there's different ones. There's polyurethane, polyethylene, PVA.
All right, Tammy. Bye, Tammy. What about Dwight? Dwight knows his 3D printing, Tammy.
I know. Take care, Tammy. Bye, Tammy and Ray.
I mean, probably talk to Dwight, Tom, or Plumber. They all know their 3D printing.
Yeah, Dwight's got a lot of experience. He's done a lot of prints as Dwight.
I think Dwight's been printing longer than the other people. I don't know, but I think so.
And then there's old Jim Tedesco, isn't there?
Yeah, Jim. I'm nobody. Apparently so, Dwight.
No, Dwight's a 3D printer, man. He's well known 3D.
Yeah, Jim Tedesco too. But at least you see Dwight all the time, so he'd be easier to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick your brains one time, Dwight. Before I take the plunge and make the purchase.
I mean, his bridge is pretty nice that he printed.
Mm.
He prints some nice stuff. Yeah, I think he has an Eder, right, Dwight? Eder printer. I think that's the name of it. And he's got a real basic printer. It wasn't that much money. Yeah, just order a damn printer tonight, Digger. Do it right now.
Yeah, I'll have a look at one tonight.
Maybe you can print around a barn. Little piece by piece. And you can CA glue it together.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yes, see, by the way. That's Steve.
Okay. That's all right.
No, I know you know all your stuff, Dwight, about the printing.
No, I know you know stuff about printing, Dwight. You might not know too much about putting in DCC decoders, but you know about printing.
He certainly does. Yeah, I'm considering it, you know. Yeah, I'm probably going to get one. There's all kinds of stuff you can print, isn't there? I want to do pipelines and stuff.
Frank, Cosmin and myself have a friend, Frank. He prints all kinds of stuff, parts. He's printed like little replacement parts for something that broke, like a gear or something.
Mm.
He's designed some things. Yeah, I mean, there's so much out there in all these 3D printer places, the warehouse Thingiverse, and all these other places that people have. Look around on them, right, and see all the cool stuff that, other than train stuff, that people have printed.
Do you write your own programs, Dwight? Or you've got your own CAD program? Do you have to drip feed it from your computer to your printer slowly away?
Look at that, Dwight. Wigwag says, "Sure you are, Dwight. You're not a nobody, bud. I look forward to seeing you in every chat."
Exactly, we all do.
Yeah. You might drive me crazy, Dwight, but I enjoy seeing you.
So Dwight, do you have to drip feed the program from your PC down to the printer? As it's printing, it takes more program, or do you just download it onto a disk or a stick and shove that in your printer?
Yeah, shove it up your ass.
Yeah, Dwight's a top mate. He's an important part of the gang.
Sure is. Sure is.
Oh, there. Trying to get Pat.
So I made a video for Pappy and me today to try to get some more subscribers to it. Our other channel.
Sorry. Dwight, what I asked was, do you write your own programs or do you have your own CAD program? And when you've got the program ready for the printer, do you have to drip feed it from your PC or do you download it to a stick and put that into your printer?
Tammy sent me a picture. It's upside down. Things are upside down. A print's upside down, I guess.
Yeah. Put it on a CD card. A slicer? What's a slicer?
Yeah, that's another thing. Hmm.
You mean an SD card, yeah? But what's a slicer?
Hey, Leslie, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hiya, Les. Good to see you, mate. Do you have a slicer, Tommy? What's a slicer, Dwight?
Put the link in, Jerry. Put the link in for what? So that you can join? Put the link in for what?
Thank you, Cosmin.
Slicers slice bread.
Yeah, I've got slicers in the kitchen, but I haven't heard that mentioned. When I'm looking at printers, it says ready to go, like, you know. Send you software that runs it. Like free for most common cases. You have to slice the file.
Do you have to slice even like ones that you get like from Thingiverse and all? What's slicing do?
I suppose it breaks the program down into smaller parts and then feeds those in. Like a bubble memory.
Trying to stay awake, huh?
Hey.
Hey, Ray, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Say hey, Digger.
Doing good.
Nigga?
Okay, I figured this was better than going back and forth. So let me see if I can turn the camera around. How do I turn the camera around?
I don't know.
Put it bigger, Jerry, so we can see Tammy.
I will. Terry.
No, you're not
I'm
going to see Tammy if I can help it because my hair's in 20,000 different directions.
trying.
At least you've got some hair.
How do I turn it around? Okay, well, I guess I can't. So I'm going to show you this. Okay, like I said in the chat, I'm in the building.
Stop. Are you trying to turn it around on StreamYards?
Yes.
So there's those three little somewhere there's a setting thing. Camera settings up in the corner. What are you on? A phone?
Yes.
Somewhere there's a setting. Click on those three little dots.
Got it.
Click on the three little dots, and in there's camera, and then
I got it.
want back-facing camera. Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Okay. So I got the two printers.
Any cubic.
Okay, and I'm going to have Ray hold the phone, and I'll show you what you have to do to take it out of the printer. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, you got to hold it right here. Don't put it on Mom, but hold it because I got to show them what I'm doing. Okay? No, just sit. You were sitting fine. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is you got to take off the lid. You get a lid like this, and it sits over the printer. You take the lid off. The print is done. You have to unscrew these little screws.
Hey, Ray, get a little closer. There you
have
go.
to unscrew these little screws, and it will drop that plate down. Now, if Ray shows you over here, put it down here. I have my work area, okay? You have to have this when you take the plate off. Okay, so now go back over here. So first thing, I got to put on some gloves because you don't want to touch the resin if you don't have to. Okay, so now I can hold the plate with my gloves on. I unscrew the top.
Oh, that's easy.
Pull it out.
Oh, yeah.
Shake off some of the extra stuff. Follow me, Ray. And it does print upside down.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay, now all these little things in here, all those are the supports.
Okay, so you cut them out later.
Well, actually, with resin, since this is a water base, when I take it off of it, they actually just pop real easy. You don't even need any device or anything. That's what plumber. See, I'm running my fingers across them now, and they're breaking off.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy.
Okay. So the next thing you do is you get one of your scrapers, and you got to get it off of the plate. Now, this is probably the hardest thing for me because I'm really not that strong. But once you lift the corner, and see now what broke right there was just your supports. It did not damage the building.
Can't say, but.
See how I broke a little piece?
But at this point, can you damage the building?
No.
No?
No, because I had extra supports and a plate underneath it. I made a plate and supports. The building doesn't start to right here.
Okay.
So now that I've got a point.
Good job, Ray.
He's doing a brilliant job.
Okay, you're going to hear it crackle.
How long did it take you to print that?
2.5 hours.
Well, that's not too bad.
Hold it, buddy. Okay.
From a resin printer.
And like I said, it's probably easier for a guy to get it off, but I'm not that strong with the hands. And the
That's pretty.
pieces,
That's
once
pretty
I get it
secure.
there it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of detail in that, isn't there?
Now, I just sit it on the paper towel, which is on a rubber mat. This is your plate. Now, at this point, I always take this glove off because I can't work with it. So this black part doesn't have any resin on it.
Right.
So the next thing you do, hold on, come around this way.
She's got red in the camera for that.
Okay. Can you still see the alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't rinse off the print with alcohol because it's a water base down here.
Right. You got to clean the plate, right?
Yes. You clean the plate just with some alcohol and you just wipe it down. Now, if you get some scratches on here, it's fine. That's what they're made for. They can handle scratches. Okay, now come back over here.
Those ones.
Okay, so this I can handle since I cleaned it off. I can handle it with my bare hands.
Right.
Now, what I always do after it's cleaned, I put it back on here and I tie down the top.
Right.
Okay. Now that part of it's cleaned and done. But you see it's wiggled. I have not screwed those back in yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So now what I have to do is since this is water-based resin, I don't have to run and rinse it with alcohol or anything. Just when I'm ready, I can take it in the bathroom and just put it in the sink and rinse it off.
That's
Right.
it, huh?
Now, no, it's not. That's not it.
No, I mean, you just have to rinse it off, huh?
Just rinse it off with water.
That's good.
Now, this part here is where I messed up the first printer. What you have to do is, you saw me unscrew the two knobs that were here.
Right.
Okay, you lift. This is called the vet. This holds your liquid resin. You put it on a clean paper towel. You take this piece of paper, which is your level paper. You hit tools. You hit move. You hit home. And you'll start seeing it level. You do this after every single print. Can you see it moving?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She's coming down, yeah.
And there's no smell whatsoever. Ray's sitting here. The water base has no smell in here.
Wow. It seems like the water base is the way to go with the resin.
Now, it's getting down to the bottom. And now it's leveling. Okay, that's where it says it's level. So now I take the screws and tighten them in place.
Okay.
That way I know they're level.
Gotcha.
And once I get them screwed on, I know my arm's in the way, sorry. They're
So you
all
have to
screwed
do
on.
that every time, huh?
I hit this Z mode, and that will bring it up to the 0 level. I take the leveling paper out.
One position. Not really. I've had to do more in industrial robot. Just that.
It prints pretty fast. 2 hours is pretty fast.
It depends on
Yeah,
your print.
what it is, and yeah.
Right. Now, okay, it sucked. This is the product that I use. I use the same product as the printer, that AnyCubic, but
Right.
this is the water-based. Now, over on my vet, it is not completely full because I printed that one hollow.
Oh, okay.
I didn't print it heavy. So I have to add some more resin. And you can mix the colors. Like I still had some gray in there, so I put some white in there because that's what I have. Okay, now I take this. Don't hit my arm, son.
And you can't drop it. What happens when you're all done for the day? Do you have to take the resin out?
Nope. It can sit in there forever, really. If you leave it there for more than a few days, hold on, let me get these screws in. That way I know it's not going anywhere. Let me put the... Okay. It can stay in there for a few days. It can stay in there for 6 months. But after a few days, you want to take the scraper they give you. It's plastic, so it won't hurt the bottom of the vet. And just kind of move it around.
Yeah.
And just mix it up. But at this point, I
could you take it out? Could you take it out? Can you take it out if you wanted to?
What do you mean?
Resin. Can you take the liquid out? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because this part here, I had on my first one, let me see. I ripped. Hold on, I have another one. I ordered 2. Let me see if this is... Hold on, let me get it.
Yeah. A wonderful building, that, isn't it?
Outlaw Railroad, what's up? Leslie Gilpin, who else came in? Austin Hodges. Outlaw, what's going on? You don't need to level it every time you...
Now, what I'm going to show you is, I bought a replacement vet.
So I had 2 questions. Cosmo wants to know, how come you have to level it every time if you just undo the black knob?
If you remember what you had said about the water-based resin, Cosman, if you do that every time, your printer using water-based will last longer. It will make your prints not fade and not break as easy if you level it all the time. It's just one of those good practices.
Gotcha.
You don't have to, but then you're not guaranteed that your product's going to be level every single time.
Yeah, it might not come out
But
square.
this is an extra vet that I bought, because what happens is periodically, this piece right here can get scratched up. And it also can poke a hole in it. And if you don't have a protector on it, it could leak that resin into the parts like what I did the first time, of the reason I had to get a new one.
Gotcha.
So when I got the new one, I just went ahead and bought the extra pieces because I knew what I screwed up and I knew how to fix it if I did it again. So I tried to prevent it. Now, what I would usually do is just at this point, since this one's ready to print, I would just go in the bathroom over there, put it in the sink and just wash it, and all these little supports would come out.
Okay.
Now, I heard somebody talking about the software and the slicer.
Yeah.
That was probably the hardest thing for me to learn, is how to scale it to size. Because you will get like this one was initially an N scale, and now it's like an HO scale. But on the software, it showed up as an N scale. So I had to make it bigger. And then I had to put supports in it. And then I also had to decide whether I was going to make it hollow or solid.
Yeah.
So But like now this one's ready to print again, and I have my USB drive over there. Show them the USB drive. And that's what you take from your download software to your computer onto that USB drive. I can hit print, get closer though so they can see. Maybe not that close because my finger's there. And what one did I just do? I just did the house. So let's print. I did the house right there. Let's print the girls.
Hey,
Okay.
Ian, what's up?
Okay.
So Wigwag, you had a question. Is there a difference in strength? What do you mean by that, Wigwag? Clarify.
I can hold it. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
Read it to me
Hey.
because I can't see the chat.
Just Wigwag said, is there a difference in strength? I don't know what he's talking about.
Maybe he's talking about, is there a difference between making it hollow inside or making it solid? Like this one is super duper light, like flimsy
Right.
light. And if I'm not real careful,
Right.
because I made it hollow, it can split in half. Now, I'll take you over to what Godzilla is standing on, which was my first print, and I screwed it up tremendously. That house right there was my first print, and it was supposed to take like 6 hours, that house. It's supposed to be a 3-level.
Yeah.
And I did not know that I kind of had to be there to add more resin into the printer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it just, son, really? So what happened was it just kept on crushing the house. But that house right there probably weighs about 3 pounds.
No kidding.
Oh, it's solid.
It's solid. I mean, I could knock the shit out of somebody with that thing.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool since he's crushing it.
And that's the good part about this layout is even if I screw up, I can still use it.
Yeah. Did you print the tanks?
Those little itty bitty ones. Yeah, little itty bitty bitty.
You printed them too.
Yeah, and then I printed that one right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I printed that one a little bit bigger. Yep, I printed that one where the airplanes crashed into that building.
Tell me about it over there.
Yeah, the car crash. I printed these over here.
Did you print that tall one?
That's pretty tall. That's pretty detailed.
Did you print that one on the right?
Yes, the pink one. Well, it's supposed to be red, but I added white, so it looks more like pink.
The big like, I don't know what you call it.
Rail line in the sky.
The one with all the like looking levels.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Plumber did, like, I did that one there. Plumber did that one for me. And that one for me. I commissioned him to do those in filament.
They're filament buildings?
Yeah, that's filament. It's in 3 parts, so I can make it look like it's falling.
Okay.
Wow.
This one's resin, and of course my water's resin. My dad and my brother came over, and they looked up at the seal, and they're like, "You got a leak?" I said, "No, I don't. Just touch it. It's the resin." But they're like, "Oh my God, it looks like water."
Yeah. I like the nuclear thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dragon on top.
So, I mean,
yeah, you've printed a lot of things.
Huh?
You've printed a lot of things.
Yeah, and I got, let's see, I did this one this morning. It still has to be painted. This is for the military base. And like here's the screw that goes in it. But that's
What is
part
it?
of a military base. And then I printed the samurai.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's to each their own. But,
Yeah.
you know, like I have, this is an apartment building. And hold on, let me get the lid. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm going to put you down just for a second. And everything resin prints upside down.
Right.
There's part of the apartment building being printed.
Scrap pile? What's a scrap pile, Cosmin? Cosmin wants to see the scrap pile. What is that?
Can we see the scrap pile?
I don't know.
I don't have a scrap pile because right now, if I screw up a print, I'm doing a Godzilla scene, so I'm using it.
Oh, failed prints it is.
I
Yeah,
just
she
showed
doesn't
you my
have-
failed print.
She showed you them. She uses them. It works out pretty good.
I've
For
only
Godzilla.
had one fail print. And that was the first time I ever used it, so I wasn't understanding the software. I had to study the software.
Yeah, you've become pretty good at it.
Mm. Yeah, there's a big learning curve at first, isn't there? There's got to be.
Yeah, it was. It was, but you know, the biggest learning curve I think is the software.
I'm going to say, I wonder if there's more fails in filament versus resin.
I don't know because I've only ever used the resin.
Yeah, because I don't know. Dwight seems to have problems sometimes with his.
I
Why
mean,
am
I
I
know
echoing?
talking with Plumber, I mean, he has fails with filament. So I think
Right.
it's across the board. I don't think one is
Oh,
any
yeah,
better
no.
than another one. It's just how much are you willing to spend?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Depends on what you're printing. Outlaw Railroad, do you do 3D printing too?
But like, see, I still haven't even gone and washed that one off yet. And it's still soft as it can be. I can still, let me see if I can prop up this phone. Ray decided to leave
Got
me.
to be UV cured as well, has it, Tammy?
I didn't buy one of the Anycubic UV things. What I decided to do, I only spent $39 on this, but underneath I have this table. Okay, so underneath I have this little turntable, and I'm gonna put the samurai on it because he's dry already. But then I gotta go under here. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just have a UV light. And that's
My
it,
husband
right?
hung a UV light.
Yeah.
And see
excellent.
how it's spinning it?
Yeah.
That cures the resin. Brilliant. Yeah, you don't need a chamber. You can actually get those sticky LEDs, can't you? That are ultraviolet.
I just wasn't willing to spend another $100 and something on that when I spent $39 on this, and it does the same thing.
Exactly.
And the other thing that I do is if it's a nice day out, all I have to do is open that door and I have a table outside and I'll put it on the table.
How long do you put it in there for?
Down there?
Yeah.
Down there's like 10 minutes. Outside, it's like 5 minutes if it's a sunny day.
Whoa. And
Okay.
the sunlight will cure it. All right. Hiya, Ian. See ya.
So this is easier for me and it's less cleanup.
Yeah.
And then I just have to bend to shut it off. And then once the UV light is shut off, it stops spinning. But
Why
I
don't
was
you
going to show you.
Why don't you take that wire and tape it up on the table so it's like right closer to you?
I don't know. I don't think. I have no idea.
Well,
But like I said, I
hey.
have not. I know it's not the best position for the camera, but I have not rinsed this one off with water yet.
Right.
And I want to show you. These are just tweezers. There they are. They're just tweezers. And I can take them and just.
Oh yeah, wow.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Because it's not cured yet until I put it under the UV, so I can take all the supports out and nothing breaks. And that's just with tweezers, and that whole side's done now.
All
Right.
those tiny bits are just supports holding it up while it's printed, you know.
Were you able to see it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would do the same thing on this side.
Now, what is this thing? A house?
It's a Japanese Tokyo like a president type building.
Yeah. Are there windows?
No, I didn't put any in.
Okay.
Now I can if I wanted to, but like there's
Right.
even supports in the middle if I just take them and.
Right.
But yeah, they come off that easy.
Now you just found this in one of the print places?
What?
The building.
It's in the
Like Thingiverse or
yeah, Thingiverse. Yeah, and once you go on Thingiverse, they will have other companies that you can go and check them out. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay money to download.
Right, right.
There's also that Tinkercad,
Yeah.
but I
That's
had
kinda
enough
cool.
trying to learn this software. My brain couldn't wrap around that Tinkercad.
Yeah, maybe one day. Yeah.
But I don't know if that helped doing it live or not.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's
That was
interesting to see.
very good. Yeah, good job. You're good at this.
Very much. Good
I
camera
enjoy it.
work.
You actually do get, and like I said, the biggest thing was for me to learn was the software, and then when I found out they had water-based resin, changed it big time for us, because when I used the regular resin, Ray he wouldn't come in here at all.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is a pretty big building.
Good layout, good software on.
So, and it literally burns your eyes when you open the door.
Yeah, it's probably not good for you.
And we had the AC on. I have a air purifier, and I have a dehumidifier over there.
Yeah, you're probably better off with the water-based stuff.
Yeah. And then just realizing I could make them lighter than 3 pounds. That was good too.
Yeah. Dwight goes to a place called Cults, Cults.
Yeah, thank you, Tommy. That was good to see. And thank Ray as well for his camera work.
For 3D printing.
Oh, he left. He was like, all right, I'm done working for you.
Can you start over again? You was going too fast for me, Dwight said.
Watch it back again later, Dwight.
Yeah, watch it back again, Dwight.
And slow motion.
And I can't promise you he wasn't shaky or anything like that either.
No, he did a good job.
But these are those charcoal filters.
Okay. What do you do with them?
I just put them on next to the printer, and if any extra fumes or anything, it's just healthier to have some charcoal filters for fans and stuff going by. But I think it helps with the little to no smell that we have.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, if you're going to do one printer, you don't need a lot of room. I just have a ton. I bought extra supplies in case I rip something. I have it. I don't have to order it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
digger, I think you got plenty of room for something like that.
yeah, honestly, I'm a beginner. So this was a very good trial and error printer for me.
Yeah.
And, give me another 6 months and I might upgrade it.
Right.
Because this only gives you something right at 6.5 inches tall,
Right.
or you have to print it in pieces and put it together.
Yeah. That
But
real tall one you had to put together?
yes.
Gotcha.
Now, the other thing that you got to consider, one of these bottles of resin is almost $20. And
Really?
one bottle, depending on what you print, might only make 6 things. With filament, you get a roll. And like I said, I commissioned plumber to make all those buildings for me and got him a few rolls of filament, and he didn't even use one roll.
Right.
And I think filament's like $15 a roll, he said, or something like that.
Mystic needs N-scale soda bottle tops. Just make them yourself, Mystic.
Send me an email what you want. But yeah, I mean, cost-wise, no, it's probably not the most effective cost-wise. But for what I'm doing and the layouts that I'm going to be doing, I need the detail.
Yeah.
Especially my next layout after I get done with the Godzilla.
Hey, you're going to build another one?
Yeah,
Where's it going to go?
This right here, this spot right here, I can come back out with another diamond. And we're going to do another 4x8.
Wow.
Coming out.
Holy cow.
Because I have the room.
Plenty of room.
That's cool.
Yeah, Mr. Ray's supposed to be coming down this week. This has been his section. I haven't touched it. I've wanted to, but I haven't. But he's got to finish his stockyard over here.
Okay.
So once he finishes that, then the double main line will be done. But I don't think anybody has really seen everything up close.
Dwight Curley, what does that mean? Is it 2K, 4K? What is that?
I don't know what that means either.
Me either. What's it mean, Dwight Curley?
And then I did all of these, except for a few that Lynn McCurdy sent. But there's that mountain I built out of the spray foam.
Yeah, nobody's making N-scale soda bottles because you can't see them, Closet Branch. Sorry to tell you that. You can't. How are you going to make an N-scale soda bottle? You're not even going to see it.
And there's my church that Dwight gave me.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And let me go around the other side. I got a really cool, well, I call it epic addition to the Godzilla. It's supposed to be getting delivered tomorrow, and I have to put it together, but it's going to make it really cool. But there's my moat up close.
Yeah, that came out nice. I like that layout.
Yeah, it's hard to top that one. I have to admit, I don't know if I'm going to be able to top that one.
I don't know. Your Tokyo one's pretty good.
But you come over this way.
Epic, guys. Fantastic.
And like this one's a paper model.
Oh, really? That looks good.
That's a card stock.
Yeah, that
I
looks
like the
really good.
paper. I did a little. That's made out of spray foam. This is a cardstock one too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, these are made out of mini soda cans.
Yeah, where did you get the cardstock ones?
I think it was eBay. This is a
Okay.
cardstock. That's a cardstock.
They look good.
Yeah.
And then you're coming to the other side. This is a cardstock one here too. This is the other end of the dog bone. And then it just goes around.
There's your first mountain, right?
Yeah, that I just disassembled like 6 different times
Yeah.
to make it look like it was a quarry. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
I
tell you,
still,
you came a long way.
huh?
You've come a long way.
Yeah, we've been doing this a year and a half now.
It's crazy.
You've done so much in that short space of time.
Yeah, but you're out there every day.
Wow, the flames are on now.
Yeah, that's cool.
My husband had to do that. But these were just lava rocks that I picked up at Home Depot. And then I laid them all to fit. And then I sprayed them with the fire red spray paint. And then I was like, okay, that's not good enough. Philip, get under the table and pop me up some lights.
Cool.
Yeah, I just
So
don't know if I'm going to be able to top that one. And then we've got the dragons hanging from the ceiling.
Do you know what resolution your printers print at?
Whatever one that I put in the software,
Okay.
you can change it.
Okay.
The software allows you to make all the changes.
Sometimes you don't make it as detailed.
Yeah, you can. You can just do where's the plane building? I did one. Let me find it. It's on the Godzilla layout. What the hell did I do with it? I can't even find my own buildings on this thing much. Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. Sorry, you hear my flip-flops. This building right here. This was just plain nothing. It was just solid white. That color right there. No windows, no nothing. And then I spray painted it and dusted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you can choose whatever.
Right.
Like these little guys.
Yeah, they look more detailed.
And I printed off these guys. I don't think they're glued. Let me see. Nope, they're not glued. Those guys.
Yeah, they're really deep. They sound solid too.
No, they're hollow.
Really?
You want to see? I broke one of them.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was going too fast and I broke his ass, so I just cover it up in the moss.
They make a nice thud.
Yep.
Take care, Les. Good to see you.
See you, Les. Thanks for stopping in.
But yeah, this one here is going to be hard to top.
Yeah.
And like I said, the best part was when we were able to hang the dragons.
Yeah.
But, you know, I also have the N scale over an HO.
Yeah, that's cool. I like how you suspended it.
Oh, the husband did. He won't let me on a ladder.
Still looks cool. Yeah,
But it's getting there. I still got a lot to work on. Got a lot to print.
You're having a good time with the printer.
I just like doing it different. You know, I don't want this. You know, I did the typical layout all the way around here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I don't know anyone who's done a castle layout to this extent. And I don't know anybody who's done a moat to this extent.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can do it.
Yeah. You're gonna have to think hard about your next one.
I already know.
Okay.
Hi, Eric Berezin.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
But yeah, I mean the Godzilla, besides trains, that's Ray's next love is Godzilla. He knows everything from 1954 all the way. He has the library, and that's the thing. I didn't have to buy any of the characters. He had them. They're just
That's
out here
cool.
now.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's good stuff, yeah.
And
Godzilla.
Digger's going to be really excited about what's coming on this side.
The next one, huh? Woo.
Uh-huh. Yep, I can tell you, but you probably still haven't watched it.
Watched the video?
No. Well, I told him to watch in one of the other chats since he likes pirates.
Oh, I don't know.
One Piece.
I don't remember. I might have not been there. What'd she tell you to watch, Digger?
One Piece.
That's a movie?
Nope, it's an anime. It's about pirates.
At One Piece. So that's what you're. That's what's
That's
part
going to
of
be
your
my next layout.
gonna be? Pirates, huh?
Yep, it's going to be the 4x8, but it is going to be a whole water scene, except for mountains will be around, but the whole middle will be water and the pirate ships will be floating in it.
Oh man, Digger. Digger's
Fantastic.
jealous. He's jealous right now.
I'm jealous already.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get it done, but that's where I'm going. The whole center of the 4x8, it will pretty much be like this oval, but take out the whole center, and that's just going to be water. And it's going to hold all the One Piece ships in it.
And you're going to have trains running around it?
Yep. Going through the mountain.
Well, that sounds cool. Pirates.
Yep. So, and Anthony Dodge made a funny comment in one of his comments. He's like, I don't get to travel much and I don't get to take Ray many places anymore because of my back, but I'm going to take him around the world with the layouts.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right now, what I'm targeting is, the gaming communities. The gaming communities are big, and nobody thinks about putting trains in games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm trying to prove them wrong, that you can have two different styles of trains, two different sizes in one layout.
Yeah.
You can incorporate mystical.
Yeah, just things that no model railroader would put into their layout, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm almost ready to get the 4x8 piece so I can get it on there and start figuring out. I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to make the water. And you guys are just going to, I'm going to go ahead and give away my secret, but, and if somebody else does it before me, good, I gave them an idea. But do you know the koi ponds?
Yeah.
I'm going to attach a koi pond underneath the 4x8 piece of wood.
How deep's that thing going to be?
Enough to hold a couple ships floating.
So you're going to use actual water, it's not.
Yeah, just regular water.
How are you going to use real water?
A koi pond and the little filter. It will filter the water just like if you were to put it outside.
Yeah, wow. Holy crap. That's going to be cool.
So the whole center.
Will it not weigh a lot, though?
Yeah, you just need to make sure that you support it really well. That's going to be a lot of work.
But I will just use my brother gave me that to use now. He said it's Tammy approved. And I'll cut out the center of the 4x8. to the dimensions of the koi pond. I'm not going to have it like that big. I'll cut the koi pond almost in half.
Yeah.
And then just screw it. Have Philip screw it to the bottom of the 4x8, and I can just fill it with water.
Yeah. You might need some supports under it, but
yeah, he'll do it for me.
Depends how much water's in there. Yeah, that sounds cool. That'd be neat. Can you imagine? That'd be even cooler if you put real fish in there.
Don't push it. I don't know. I was thinking about Digger was talking about the sucker fish yesterday.
Yeah.
And I could put a couple sucker fish in there because they would look like whales.
Yeah, probably. Do you plan on printing your pirate boats?
No, I'm getting them modeled because I want them the regular size.
Okay.
They will be models. There's different stages of One Piece, and there's different pirate ships, and I'm doing the latest one to 4 back. So I'll have that, but it's just going to be, like I said, a plain Jane mountain around it. Just like if you were out in the ocean, you'd see mountains coming into mountains, and one cliffside will have like, where Mary Jane had her bar and all that stuff. She could go and dock, and but the HO or the end will have it going around, if not both. I haven't decided.
So it's going to be like a Pirate's Cove, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Right, ladies. Rick says he has HeroScape game pieces on his layout.
Yeah.
Cosmo wants to know when you're going to start a Street Fighter layout. Don't give her no ideas, Cosmo.
Well, I have the Dungeon and Dragons pieces on the castle layout.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? They fit.
You know, I don't care about throwing mix and match and stuff on there. You know, like on the Godzilla, this portion of it's like the mythical sanctuary.
Yeah, nothing's to scale, really.
Right. No, and I think that bothers a lot of the typical modelers because I don't do it to scale. I mix and match.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And I don't care. They don't have to like it. I don't do the videos for them. I do it for me and Ray.
Yeah.
Right.
It's your layout. You do what you like. And that's
But I got a lot of good responses from the castle layout. This one, not so much yet, but I think when I put the next element in it, it's going to freak some people out.
No, I think it's pretty cool. I like them both.
And then once I do the One Piece layout, you know, everyone does these on the, what do you call them? The diorama scales.
Yeah.
But no one's doing them on 4x8s.
No. It's pretty big. Well, you got the room to do it, so you're lucky.
Right. So why not do it?
No, yeah.
You know, there's day I don't work. I stay at home. I have 2 boys that are on the autism spectrum.
Yeah.
Anthony, you know, he's 19 and could give 2 shits and likes to stay in the house. And, you know, he does college online, and then he's into his phone. And Ray is a people person and loves trains and comes out here and works with me. And like you said, Jerry, I'm out here all day long. And Philip works 3 miles from the house.
Yeah. So Closet Branch, it's all HO except that elevated thing. It's N scale. So she's got some N scale.
Yeah, everything. No. Now, I don't know if he's asking, is everything on the layout HO? No.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. What is it HO? So, like,
the
trains are HO.
The trains are all HO except for this one.
That little N scale.
Which is the little N scale.
Yeah.
But as far as the pieces go, I have N, HO, O, double O, and some Z.
Oh, you have some Z? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she really doesn't care about scale.
No, I don't.
On her layouts, probably.
If
On
if
Ray's,
it
on
if it
Ray's side, it's more scale stuff, right?
no, he don't care either.
No, but I'm just saying, like Ray's part of the layout all around. Most of your buildings are in HO scale, and
Most of
right,
the building are HO or O.
right, okay,
But then as far as like the mountains and stuff like that, I'm
whatever.
trying to stuff. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really hard to drive and do the camera at the same time. But
yeah,
yeah, we did a video earlier. It was a long video. There was no way around it. A guy had requested, we had not, since I started this L section, had the train coming off of the L onto the double main line.
right.
So he wanted to see
Wanted to
that
see it.
happen.
Yeah,
So Ray was doing it. Now we don't have electrical switches. They're all manual.
right.
And everyone was like, why in the world would you have all manual? Well, the reason is I wanted Ray up being part of the layout. It was
Right.
his responsibility to be on
Yeah.
top of the trains running.
Yeah,
It made him think about what he was doing. It made him correct if there was going to be a crash or a derailment, what switches he had to turn to make it work.
yeah.
And then
Gives
we
them
have two of these on the double
Yeah.
main.
I'll tell you what, your track work is really really great because your trains run awesome.
Well, Mr. Ray had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
There's
there's a lot going on there. You got a lot of places that's crossing and
Yeah, we got
transitions.
this. We got that crossover there. We got
I think that is the most complex right there.
it. Well, the issue was if you go back to the beginning when I was using SnapTrack,
Yeah,
these two pieces right here is what was in my previous beginning videos.
right.
And I tore them up and I made Ray sand it all down. And then I wanted to do one without foam. And then I wanted to do one laying the track just on foam and not on roadbed.
Right.
And everyone's like, you can't lay track without a roadbed. I'm like, who says?
Yeah. Who said?
Watch me.
Yeah, laid
And
on
it
that.
honestly
Great.
sounds more realistic doing it this way than having it on roadbed.
Yeah.
Mm.
And let me see if I can get the only thing I come up with all these great ideas, but I don't know how to use these damn controllers. Let me see if I can get this going.
Ray's a train guy.
He's the one that if he knew I was touching this controller, he'd shit right now.
So you guys are going to the train show. Is like Ray going to go MIA on us? Is he going to be like? Yeah. It sounds like he's just going to go back to the hotel room on his own.
No, I'll probably go back to the hotel before he does.
Okay.
No, I don't worry about him taking off anywhere. Oop, I did not do it fast enough. Sorry. See, I don't know how to do these controllers.
Ray's going to know you moved the train.
I know. I got to fix it before he comes back.
He's going to know you moved it. Doesn't matter. He's going to know.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I
don't know how to use those. I don't know how to use the controllers. But it runs. You can see it in the video. It runs. But yeah, he does. He won't show me. I've asked him. I'm like, show me the controllers. He's like, you go ahead and do your design, but you're not running my trains.
Yeah, you can't read the chat, but Closet Brand says, Tammy, you're wonderfully limitless as a person. You don't need to limit yourself with scales. That's the truth. Good job, Closet Branch.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Don't cry, Tammy.
I'm not. I don't cry.
All right.
I'm a tough chick.
I can't wait to meet you guys.
You say that now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to hang out with you all day, but I can't wait to meet you.
Mr. Ray, he called me today because he hasn't been down here in like 3 weeks. You got to figure I did this whole layout in 1 month.
Yeah, that's a lot.
From building the castles to the moat to designing it to everything was 1 month.
But it's 7 days a week, over 8 hours a day.
Yes.
A lot of people don't have that time to put into their layouts.
And that's true.
Yeah.
That's why
You're
you can
fortunate.
hire me and I'll do it for you.
Yeah, Tammy will do it.
Still, it's a great achievement in such a small time
But
scale.
he made a comment to me tonight. He was like, in 1 year, we've been working together on this particular layout. Everything you see here, it will be 1 year in January. So we have done all of this, everything, in less than a year.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And
Yeah.
he said he has never laid so much track in his life in that amount of time. And he said he needed a break from me.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm 20,000 miles an hour. If I get it in my brain, I want to get it done. And he's like, you're moving way too fast. I said, nope, just work around me and I'll work around you. He's like, well, I want to do that end over there. And you see, it's not done. I haven't touched it.
Yeah.
And that's been sitting there for a while. And I'm like, I'm not going to touch it. You said that's yours, but everything else. But I can fix engines now. I can change trucks. I can change wheels. I can change couplings. I can do laying of the track, the corkboard, the joiners.
You did better than me.
I just can't do electricity.
Yeah. And one day you will.
I don't know the electricity part. Well, if it's just a plug and play like that N scale, I'm good. That one's mine.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, I can run that remote.
Yeah. It's awesome. Did a good job. You're doing a good job. I can't wait to see this other one. I know you're not done the pirate one, though.
Huh?
I know you're not done the Tokyo one.
No, I got to make a lot more buildings, and I got to finish the military base. But yeah, I gave away the next 4x8, and someone might go ahead and do it before me, but whatever. I'm still going to do it my way.
I doubt it. I don't think. I don't know any. What do you say, Digger? Say it again.
Not everyone has got the room.
No.
To do that type of a layout, even the pirate one with the water.
No.
You know, I don't think anyone else has got the room for it.
Like most modelers aren't going to do something like that. Most model railroad people, they're not going to do any of that stuff. I mean, they're
it's
just.
A brilliant idea. I can't wait to
it's
see
cool.
it.
It's way cool, but they're more, buildings and, switching and railroad stuff.
Yeah.
They're not
well, I just thought that was going to be, because my husband was like, how are you going to incorporate, are you going to make it like a moat and make it look like water? I said, the heck no. I said, I'm going to put real water in it. He's like, how are you going to do that? And I said, we're going to get a koi pond. You're going to cut it in half and you're going to cut out the 4x8 and we're going to attach it. And then I get to fill it up with water and the filter will be underneath. And he just shook his head and walked out the door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's what he said when I came up with that. And that's what he said when I came up with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
I'll do it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it.
Yeah.
We'll see. It might work, it might not. And if it doesn't, I'll make the changes as they come.
Right. Wow. So today I went to the train store. I'm going to take you off of Big and put me on Big.
I am actually going to go inside and eat since dinner's been
All
ready
right.
since 6.
Okay.
But I hope
Thanks
that
for
helps out a
sharing.
little bit, Digger.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It
Thank you
certainly
for
did,
coming
Tommy.
on.
That's great. Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
And I'll see you in a couple weeks, Jerry.
Yep. I look forward to it. I'll see you
Bye,
later on.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, Tommy. Thank you.
So, Digger, I went to the train store today, and this is what I got.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an Atlas Masterline. That's what I paid for it. Can you see that? $27.49.
Yeah.
Right? I've paid $27 for an 8N scale one. Right?
Mm.
I'm just looking at this thing. It's hard to see it, but
It's a
you
smart one, is
see
that?
right there,
Yeah.
right there. You can. It's hard to see it, but there's a lever for the door. A lever. Yeah. It's applied. It's not molded in. I was like, oh my God, that's easy to break. And then I flipped it down and I already broke it. You can see it dangling.
Yeah. Some great details on it.
It's the cut lever. It's the cut lever for the coupler. It just came off. I got to glue it back on. Geez, it just fell off.
Oh, don't let the carpet monster get it.
It's right there. It's so freaking tiny.
Tweezers and super glue for that, Jerry.
So I need to put it in the box and glue it on. I can't believe the detail. All that detail there.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, for $27. Like, it's really nice. It's heavy. It's a nice car.
It's very nice, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good price.
So,
very good price.
That's all I got. I didn't get much. But yeah, it's a cool car. Yeah, comes with a little pamphlet thing. But yeah. Rick, you would love this place I was at today. Man, they have a lot of O-scale. I shot a video, and I put a lot of O-scale in there. But they have everything. O, G, N, HO. But yeah, $27. $27.50. Like I said, I've paid that much for an N scale Atlas hopper. But yeah, got this bag of crap. I don't know what this stuff is. What is this shit? I don't know.
Let's have a look.
What is it?
Is that in case you want to change the couplings and stuff?
I don't know. Anybody that does ends? Oh, there's another cut lever in there. In case you lose one, I guess. You see them in there?
Yeah.
They gave you extras. Yeah, I don't know what these T things are. I don't know. Probably in the instructions or directions it tells you. But yeah, man, I just couldn't and their prices are really good there too. Like most of the HO box cars and things, $27. They had some. I paid 40 some for that other one that I bought. But $27, $30, pretty much for HO. I'll tell you what though, Rick. I show in the video, Rick. They had that in the video. You'll see it. That auto parts car you have, that 86 footer. They had one, a Conrail one, with graffiti. The graffiti looked awesome. It was $109 or $104 in O scale. $104 for O scale. It was huge. It was probably, I don't know, 2 feet, something like that. Rick knows how big those things are. But in O scale, it's in my video. I'm going to put the video together tonight and maybe have it out. I don't know. Try to have it out maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe the prices on some of those O scale cars. That, like, it was not cheap, okay? $104 isn't cheap. But I've seen HO stuff that was close to $100. You know, some of the really nice, like, I don't know, those auto racks that I think Scale Trains put out, they were like $100. But a prototype, 50-foot regular height, 60-foot access, coal hopper, well cars. Look forward to the video. Yeah, you'll like the O-Scale stuff. They had a cool O-Scale Halloween train with like a new GE type Gevo. That was pretty cool. But yeah, really cool store. And they have a website too. So like everything that you see in that video, you can go on their website and look for it too, Rick, if you see something in there. Like if you like that auto parts car, you can go to their website and just buy it. So, Digger, you going to get a printer?
Yeah, you see now that makes me want a resin printer. But I think if I were getting a resin printer, I'd have to wait until I've got the new building up and the new workshop.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
not putting the building up. Well, I just haven't got the room in here.
Yeah, I gotcha. Cosmin Havertown, the train store. It's in Havertown. It's called Nicholas and Smith.
You see, Ron's steaming ahead with that new building at the farm, and to put the new building up that I want out here.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
I've got to destroy. I've got to take down the buildings I've got to make room for it. So I've got to find somewhere for everything that's in those buildings while the new building's made. You know.
No, there's a car like that out there, Closet Branch. Yeah, it's a prototype. Yeah, Ian tells you, yeah, there's well cars. Yeah, there's quite a few of them out there, breast cancer cars. They're probably hard to find, but they're out there.
That's a good idea, Cosmin. That's a good idea. In fact, I could just get rid of the air fryers and the air cooker. Ron has a place for those. Bought a big, like a table thing for them. I could just throw them on the floor and use that space.
Yeah.
See, the water-based resin sounds good, doesn't it? You just rinse it under the tap. No.
Yeah, it sounds a lot easier. Doesn't stink.
And you've no chemicals up and down and tubs of chemicals and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't either, Ian. I haven't seen one of those cars either. I look for them, but I haven't seen one. Yeah, I mean, I like Nicholas and Smith. It's a pretty good store. And I was just really surprised that the prices on some of those O scale thing cars and stuff. They had G scale. Like I start the video off and I show you some G scale cars. The G scale cars, they were like $70, 60 some bucks. G scale. Like I was surprised at that too. But yeah. Put one section of my layout out so I could put my gaming simulator in out of the train shed. Now I get the interwebs out there again. Cool. Outlaw Railroad. Where are you located? What part of the world are you in? You know him, Digger? I'm subscribed to you, but I really don't know you.
Let's have a look at your channel.
Here's his channel. You guys want to check his channel out. Oh, you were at Nichols and Smith. I saw a couple on the Lehigh Gorge trip yesterday. They were telling me about that. Yeah, is it worth a trip for you, Ian? Maybe. They have quite a lot of N-scale stuff. A lot of N-scale engines. A lot of Kato stuff. A lot of good bit of cars. Buildings, not a ton of N-scale buildings. Is it worth the trip? I don't know. Maybe you could pick up some O-scale stuff for your O-scale layout too if you came down. We could hang out in Railfan a little bit. So yeah, it'd be worth a trip down. It's 2 hours. Just down the extension, down 476. Probably not even 2 hours. But it's a good store. It really is. I used to go to it years ago, and I didn't like it. But the people there are a lot friendlier now. They have a nice little layout. Cam would like the layout. Yeah, it's a cool store. I like going there. Oh, Ron B. Oh, okay, Ron. Yeah, Ron B. Okay, Ron. Gotcha. Yeah, we remember Ron. I do. Yeah. Okay. He just changed his name. Gotcha. How's things down there in Australia? But yeah, I think you would like it. Yeah, set something up. Yeah, come down on the Saturdays. They open at 12 and they're open till 7. So it's kind of nice. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, there's a long window there that they're open. And especially being open at 7 till 7. So, yeah, it's not that bad. But I think I think you would like it. There's more HO and O scale stuff, I think, than N scale stuff. I could be wrong because N scale doesn't take up much space. There were a lot of Kato sets, like the high-speed train sets. They had the most I've ever seen at a store. You see a lot of them at train shows, right? But not at stores. They have a lot of the sets. You'll see in my video. Yeah, it is good hours for a train store, right? Because they're open till 7. So if you work till 5 and you come home and you want to go to the train store, some places are closed. Like Yankee Dabbler closes, I think, at 5. One night a week they're open till 6. So like, you get done work and you're not going to the train store during the week. You got to wait till the weekend. It's a 5-hour drive for you. Yeah, I don't know if it would be worth a 5-hour drive because you could just get stuff online. Everything that you see in the store is online. Plus, there's more because they have a warehouse in the back, and everything that's in the warehouse isn't, they just don't have the room. The stores,
Yeah.
the store is small. The store's small, so there's not much room in the store, but the warehouse is big.
I'm just messaging my son to turn his TV down.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
I do.
It's not 24 hours. It's a long drive for you, though, Dwight. 1 hour and 6 minutes. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, really, Cosmin. It takes me probably, depending on traffic, it takes me like 30 minutes. So that's not too bad. Maybe 25. I don't know. That's not too bad. It's pretty much a straight highway shot, Cosmin. I mean, Ian. Sorry, Ian. It's pretty much straight shot. It's pretty easy. There's no once you get on the highway, that's it. He's like probably 3 minutes off the highway. $5 for you, Mystic?
24 hours for Dwight.
It's not that far. It would be 20. It's probably, I don't know. It's probably 13, 14 hours for Dwight. But, he's going to drive 13 hours. Mystic, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it would be worth the ride for you, Mystic. Of course, you would meet me. So, yeah, if you drove 3,000 miles, it'd be worth that ride. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Mystic,
I'm just going to go and get Steve to turn his telly down.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I do. It's right behind me on Future.
Mystic, you should come to the train show, man, in 2 weeks if you can. If you come down to take Amtrak down, I'll pick you up at a station somewhere. You should come to the train show. You would like that train show. Timonium is the best train show. This October show is the best train show that I've ever been to. Ever been to. Now, I haven't been to Amherst, but I've been to ones around here, and it's the best show.
That's better.
Timonium, Maryland. It's the weekend of October 14th and 15th. I'm going the 14th, Saturday. Tammy's going to be there both days, I think. And everybody else is going to be there Saturday too, I think. Like guys like Joe. Joe's going to be there both days, I think. But I think everybody's going to be there Saturday. Yeah, if you take Amtrak down, I'll pick you up at either Philly. You could take Amtrak to Wilmington. You could take Amtrak to Baltimore.
Take Amtrak right to DC.
You don't need to go to DC. It's too far.
Yeah, but you like driving in DC.
Fuck you, Digger. I'd love to go. I hope next spring. Yeah, next year. October, there's also April. April's another show. It's a good show too. It's just not as big. But I think Robert Flying Crow is going to the one in April. And probably everybody local is going to go to it too. And I think Wilmer's going to go in April too. So maybe come in April, Mystic, if it's too short a notice now.
I hear that, Dwight. Same
Yeah.
here, 15 minutes or longer.
Yeah.
I start to lose interest.
Sometimes 15 minutes is a long drive. But yeah, come in the spring, April. Yeah, it's a good show either way. There's just more vendors this time, I guess because of Christmas.
Sophie, what are you doing?
Where's Ron?
She's gone to bed as well. She's tired.
All that building.
Yeah, well, she had a lot of bales of hay to move today. She rang me and said they'd just got another 50 bales to move. And it were tiring her out. And I mean, that building, not all the cows that we've got there are ours. Some of them have belonged to Craig. And so he's putting some money into the building as well.
Oh, that's nice.
But they're building it themselves to save construction costs. But obviously, Ron can't do anything.
Yeah. Who's building it, Craig?
Yeah, and I think some
other people. Yeah. That's cool.
Steve's going tomorrow to help out, and I'm not sure if Craig's lab might be going as well.
Yeah, that's neat.
I want him to come and do me a new workshop.
Yeah, huh? That's okay, Mystic. Save up and come in April. Or next October. One or the other.
Really, Dwight? That's a good price, isn't it? Elegoo resin printer. $169.
Same print. That printer only cost $169 that Tammy bought. Is that right? Sounds mighty cheap. Shouldn't have blew all your money on hookers and weed. That's Mystic. He's broke. That's what happens when you buy hookers and weed, Mystic.
Yeah, but he's a true pirate for doing that.
I guess.
It's the pirate way. And if you've got any left over toward the end of your life, you dig a hole and bury it. And leave an obscure map somewhere.
What do you make in your third level?
N scale soda bottles. I could print some labels off for them. Closet. On my inkjet printer.
Seriously, man. An N scale soda bottle. I think Rick is going to start a third level. Save some for alcohol. Good job.
Save some for his rum.
Second level, not third level. Wow, man. That's going to be something. How will you get to the second level? I'm sure Closet Brands, if you email Tammy, she'll make you an N-scale soda bottle.
That's good, Dwight. That's a good price, isn't it?
Can't believe
it. Sophie, give away.
Do you really think that any cube printer's $169? That sounds really cheap. Any cubic resin printer. Printer. 3D printers. I mean, that one, I don't...
Oh, hang on. Yep, I'm looking at the same one here.
Wow. Just a wash cure thing is $89. Phantom is $479. Yeah, $189. The Phantom Mono 2. Or you could get the next one up, the Phantom Mono X 6K. It's $289. Even $289 isn't bad.
It's 149 England money.
Come on, Digger. Get the top of the line one.
Mega Series. Ultra Base Heat Ray.
I wonder what like the difference is between that $189 one and and the $400 one, beside $200. Like, is it that much better? Is it faster? Like, what's the deal with it? Like $479 on a cubic Phantom Mono M5. What's like? Is it print faster? 3 times print speed, 105 millimeters per hour, I guess. I don't know.
What? So
It's bigger, so I can see that. Yeah, Digger, I think you should pull the make the buy.
there's some very expensive ones, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there's all different prices. How much better is the others?
Right. Well, the Anycubic Photon Mono M5S
Yeah.
LCD resin 3D printer, fast printing resin, £149. $149.
No, $449.
Nope.
Huh? You're looking at the Phantom Mono M5?
Hang on. Yeah. No, Mono 2. It's Mono 2.
Oh, yeah.
It says.
Yeah, the Mono 2 is, I think, what Tammy has is $189.
Yeah, 149. Dear.
Yeah, okay. So I wonder what the difference is between the Mono X6K.
Don't know.
Is it like worth the extra money?
Tammy's is Mono 2. Mono 2.
I guess what you need to do is just watch a YouTube review of them and see. Do you need? Okay, you get more detail with the 6K. Like, do you need it? I mean, only you can answer that. The detail's pretty incredible. Super incredible. It would probably be able to print people with super detail. And I don't think like $289 is that bad either.
No.
Really? I thought they were like $400.
Like, the amount of detail you get, it's incredible, isn't it? I like the one Tammy had.
I thought Tammy's was like $400 or something.
It might have been at one time.
Oh, there's Tammy. Oh, Tammy's here. Yeah, Tammy, I just thought your printer was like $400. Smart strategy. I was hoping one of the boys takes an interest in printing and I won't have to learn how to do it. Yeah, you're a long ways off from that, Ian.
Clever stuff.
Who are you asking this to? Closet Branch? Tammy? Sorry I missed it. Maybe somebody else picked it up. Tammy's is the Mono 2. Yeah, that's really a good deal, man.
Beer bottles,
That's,
yeah.
$169. That's cheap. Like for a resin printer. What happened to Wigwag? I don't know. Maybe he went to go eat. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I
that's
think he
nice.
probably went to go eat.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at that because they do a filament printer that's more expensive than the resin one.
Yeah, maybe,
And
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't, I can't answer that. But Digger, even if it was $400, no worries. It's chump change.
Yeah, you're right. Could have some fun. Could have some fun with a 3D printer.
Yeah, think of all the stuff you could print. You wouldn't have to bother anybody to print you something. You just print it yourself. Yeah, I mean, even if you get the one that Tammy has, that looks like it does a good job.
You can get some very good detail on with that one that Tammy has, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I was surprised they're that inexpensive. I won't say cheap, inexpensive.
Bye, Tammy. I might be picking your brains over the next few weeks or so. But,
Bye, Tammy.
Yeah, join us round. Thank you.
I'm gonna sneeze. But I think Closet Branch, maybe Tammy's email's in her about page. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's my day. I'm thinking of a trestle bridge 10 foot long and make it removable where it crosses the aisle. What you think?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That sounds expensive.
It's an ambitious project, but it's going to look the bee's knees when it's done, isn't it?
See, this is where a 3D printer would help you, Rick. You could print your bridge.
Trestle Bridge is going to build it out of small pieces of timber one by one, just
Ooh,
like they did it in the olden days. Like they did in your days, Jerry, when they were just opening the West up.
Yeah, just hold on to that $3. That's what you should do. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool though, Rick. Whatever you do. So, like, are you just going to do like an incline to get up to the second level? Or are you going to do a helix?
Sophie, will you give it a rest?
Sophie, you're worse than Jimmy. Maybe
She's
she
like
doesn't want to be. Does she not want to be with you?
She knows Steve's nearby with some food.
So why can't she go there?
Because I've closed the door, otherwise she'd be running around the upstairs all night.
Oh, you don't want her doing that.
No.
An incline.
Later on,
You're gonna cut it and make it yourself. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be really cool.
Oh, it's going to be the bee's knees, is that, when it's done?
The bee's knees. Yeah.
The dog's danglies.
The bee's knees. What's tonight? Saturday, right? Is Artie on tonight? Oh no, let me go check. Check the subscription page. I wonder what happened to Wigwag. Where'd he go? He disappeared.
He might be asleep, having his nap.
Yeah, he could have went and took his nap. I guess Artie's going to be on tonight. I really don't know. I don't see nothing from him.
An incline, right?
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
He is closet, and he's going to build a massive 10-foot trestle bridge. He's going to get raw timber. He's going to just cut branches down and whittle them down to the right size and use them, just like they did in old days when they opened up the West.
Yeah, he's going to whittle him down.
Coast to coast.
I hate these stupid commercials. The thing I use to edit my videos, they always have a commercial. Stupid games. They want you to buy games. Yeah, I'm just pieced all my videos together from today to make one video. I don't really edit things. I just shoot, stop, and then just put them together. That's all I got time to be bothered with. Artie will be live from Sydney. Oh, cool. Yeah, pretty soon it will be Artie. 7:30 already, Digger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've only been going 2.5 hours, so I still have time left on this StreamYard's account. But after tonight, it starts over again tomorrow for me.
Yeah, first of October. Well, it's 1st of October now, yeah.
I think what it does is it goes from the time you started to the following month, you know. So I started a new one. I started that other one like last week, so that has until like the middle of October. And then I just started another one, so that still has 20 hours, and then I'll have 20 on this one. So I got 40 hours for next month. So we can keep using StreamYards for a while. Oh, wow. So your sister's finally getting let loose. How's she doing? Is she feeling better, Dwight?
That's good. She's being let back out into the population.
That's a shame. She spent her vacation in Greece sick. That sucks.
Yeah, it's not the best thing, is it?
No, especially if you saved up for a long time to go to Greece. Yeah, it's good that she's getting better, though. That's for sure, Rick. You rolling a spliff?
No, I'm sorry. I was just checking my phone.
That's okay. I thought you were rolling a spliff. I'd check my phone, too. It's all right. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, Mystic, save your money, and maybe you can come in April. And if not, save it up really good and come next year.
$3,000.
$3,000 to go to Greece, huh? That sucks. Does your sister go away like every year, Dwight, or did she save up for a long time to go there? That's a shame, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, especially, like I said, like if you've yeah, that's all that's got to happen, right? I've never been to like Europe. I've never been like on a plane, right? My luck, I'll go get a passport, go visit Digger, and get fucking COVID while I'm there.
Well, that's all right if you do, Jerry. They won't lock you away in a room over here if you've got COVID.
Yeah, okay.
They'll just tell you to stay in your bubble of people, the people that you're. So you'll have to put up with me for longer.
Damn it!
You'll be stuck with me.
Planning their trip for a year. Well, I mean, you could still ride it when you come down. Whenever you want to come, you can still ride it down. I did a little short. I'm going to guess like if you where you would catch Amtrak at for you. But from Mass, somewhere in Mass, I don't know where the Amtrak would go, to DC. It was a 7.5 hour trip. Or I forget where it was. It was 7.5 hours. So, but like if you came to like Philly, it might be a little less. And DC's far, so like if you went to Wilmington, it might be. Sometimes if you go to like, I know if people fly out of Baltimore Airport, it's cheaper to go somewhere. Like my friends that go to Italy will fly out of Baltimore to go to Italy because it's cheaper flight. So it might be cheaper to skip Philly and go to Wilmington. I don't know. You'd have to see.
Will it not be quicker to fly down?
Yeah, but it'd be expensive to fly from Rhode Island to Philly or Baltimore or anywhere.
More expensive than the train.
I don't know. I really don't know, to be truthful with you. I mean, it's a 5-hour drive, right? That's not too bad.
It's a half-hour flight then, isn't it? Something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe an hour flight, but it might be expensive. I don't know. But I'd rather take the train if I could. The train would be cool. But it might be a long train ride. I don't know. Either way, it's probably not a one-day trip. Whether you're driving or flying or taking the train. Well, if you're flying, it might be a one-day trip. Because if it's not, if you're spending 5 hours to drive, then it's 10 hours of your day. How much you're going to be able to spend at the train show if you're going back the same day? You know what I mean? But I think Tammy got a room. I think it was less than $100 because of the train show. She mentioned the train show. The train show had a discount. It was regularly like 140 some bucks, and I think the train show had got it close to like 100 or less. And that's really cheap.
You could, but if you wanted to stop, if you drove down Mystic and then drive partway back into Philly, there's some really cheap Airbnb in Philly.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know. He's going to have you stay in Kensington and Allegheny with all the crackheads.
$3 a night.
And all the meth heads. Yeah, the train would be cool, though. Well, we did go to Pittsburgh and drove to Harrisburg. Yeah, and took the train from Harrisburg to Pittsburgh, which you save money, right? Ian, they're going to add another Pennsylvanian to the Amtrak trains, and they're supposed to put in another. They're going to put in a fourth track at Horseshoe Curve.
Wow. What, for passengers?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Wow.
Maybe it'll just be dedicated to passenger trains. I really don't know, but I heard they're going to put a fourth track in at Horseshoe Curve. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but they've made announcements of it, though. Which Amtrak ticket comes with a jacuzzi, champagne, and babes? None of them. None of them, Mystic.
Going around Horseshoe at 120 mile an hour.
Man, you can't go that fast around Horseshoe Curve. They're lucky if they probably go 40 miles around there. They don't go fast around there. But it'd be cool to ride on that train out to Horseshoe Curve and all. Yeah, no jacuzzis on Amtrak in Mystic.
Even first class, and they won't give you a jacuzzi.
No, you're lucky if you even get a Happy Meal. But yeah, Amtrak would be a cool ride. Either way. Or you could just drive. Get in the Mystic Mobile and drive. But yeah, it's a good train show. Mystic, all right, have you thought about going to Amherst since Amherst is so close to you? You think it goes 60? You rode it. Really? It goes that fast around there? Wow, that's fast.
Passenger, though. Passenger can do double that.
Yeah, it originally did have 4 tracks, and then they took that one out.
Wow, now they're putting it back. That shows some forward planning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. Stupid
They do it.
asses.
They do it here. They do things here like that.
Yeah, they sell wine and beer. That's cool. So that's part of it, Mystic. You're just not getting no jacuzzi. Babes, you'll have to hobnob with the passengers if you want babes. Don't let that stop you.
A lot of Amish babes that use Amtrak.
Yeah, a lot of Amish babes will be on that train. We drank till Pittsburgh, then Ubered to the hotel.
Get a few drinks down them.
Was beer and wine expensive on the Amtrak, Ian? That would be a nice ride, though, man. That would be an awesome time to go out there to Pittsburgh, would be now the fall when the leaves are changing, to see that all the pretty colors going through all the mountains of Pennsylvania. That would be a trip. To send my locos to the UK, so I got to see where I'm at after that. January is not far off. No, it's not. Nope, it's not, Mystic.
It's not. A video of your journey, like a video diary of the day you catch the Amtrak down.
Yeah. How far would the Amherst show be for you, Mystic? You could always just go to the show. You don't need to spend money. You could just spend like $100. Between now and then, you can save $100. Just stop buying your weed for a week. And then you can spend $100 at the show. You budget yourself, and that's what you're going to get. 90-minute drive. Dude, man, you got to go to that show, man. It's so close. That's the Mac Daddy of shows. You got to go to that show. Like I said, just take $100. Between now and then, you'll get $100. And just budget yourself. You really can. I mean, you know, you probably buy a bunch of stuff for $100 there. As long as you don't go like, you know, I need this, I need that, I need that. Make a list of things that you really need. And really, look around. It's so big, you'll be able to find something. Right, Digger?
Oh, yeah.
You falling asleep?
No, not at all. Not at all. Just chilling, reading chat.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to or Wigwag. I didn't even see him say he was leaving.
How many locomotives are you sending over to the United Kingdom? Is it Brian who's fixing them up for you?
I believe it is. I believe it's your mate, Brian. He's going to send the whole fleet over there. 42 locomotives.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
We need
I don't
someone
know.
and be really nice to her. She's a harsh mistress, is Mystic's wife. She won't fall for any bull crap.
No.
She's far too intelligent to fall for any bullshit. That's
Mystic, you could always sell some sperm at the sperm bank.
Now that's an idea, yeah.
Go a couple times a week. I don't know how much they give you, but you could always do that.
I heard you can get $1.50 a time.
150 or $1.50?
$1.50.
It might take you a little while, but you'll get there.
Stopped working 19 years ago. Yeah, you see.
They don't want my strength.
They don't want you in the gene pool, Mystic, do they not?
Yeah, I can't blame them. I guess you're just going to have to make some sacrifices, Mystic, if you want to go. But 90 minutes, man. If I lived 90 minutes from it, I would go, even if I only had $10 to spend. That's not much, man. But at least you get to walk around and see some cool stuff and learn some stuff. Maybe have clinics, talk to people, meet
Yeah, you
people.
get a couple of videos out of it as well.
You get some videos out of it, maybe some ideas. Yeah, dude, I've been to plenty of train shows and not spent a dime other than getting in them because there was just nothing there that interested me, nothing that I wanted. I tend to go knowing that I want something, and if I find something, okay, but I don't go just like walk around like crazy. Yeah, they take Amex. They take everything.
Express.
I think there's a dude up there that will even gold for cash.
Hey, Stretch, how you doing, mate?
Eddie, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How's it going? I'm going to watch your video later. I think they got a dude there to gold for cash, man. So you can melt your gold down and get cash. They might even have a plasma buyer up there, too. I don't know. Sell some plasma. I don't think they take Bitcoin, though. You're screwed there. Maybe somebody might. But yeah, man, you're that close to Amherst. Really, try to make an effort to go because it is the biggest show there is. It might be too big. It might be too much for you. You might not be able to handle it. And it's close enough that you could drive, you know, 2 days or something if you couldn't get it all in one day. And I don't think you'd be able to. It's a pretty big show. How much is that going to cost, J7? How much is what going to cost? The show? What you have for tea, Digger?
I had a Aberdeen Angus quarter-pounder burger, chips, and a can of Pepsi.
Cherry Pepsi?
Ordinary Pepsi.
Parking, emission, and gas. Well, your car doesn't take too much gas. Parking, parking and emissions. I don't know how much that would cost. I just took a ride with my buddy in his 67 Mustang. Had to bring it back to the garage. Carburetor needs tune. Cool. Was that the green one? The Bullet Mustang? What are you eating, Digger?
Jelly beans.
Oh, nice. You still got them, huh?
Cola flavour. Oh, yeah, I don't eat them all.
I would have ate all the jelly beans.
It's very tempting, but I just like to eat a few at a time, 3 or 4 at a time.
Yeah. See, like I ate all my blueberries. I just got a couple of rotten ones in there.
You see, those are very, very good for you, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good for you, right? Yo, DES Dave, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi, DES. Apple, not pear. Pear flavour.
Oh, okay. How's the pear flavor? Pretty good?
Very nice. They're all nice flavours because they're flavoured properly, aren't they,
That's good. My video. I'm going to upload my video now. I'll have it out tomorrow. My train show video. It's 10 minutes. Okay. Upload. Yeah. Be right back. Hurry up. Doing good. Grilling some steaks. That sounds mighty good. It's grilling steaks, Digger. Digger, what are you going to do tomorrow? You going to work on the layout? What are you going to do? Make a video?
Well, I've still got a video to do. But I'm not sure. It depends when they're done at the farm because Steve's going to the farm tomorrow.
Yeah. So you got lots of dogs.
Yeah, ordinarily Steve would stay here, and so I'd be able to do my own thing.
Yeah, but you'll have time to do something when they come back.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, Ron's not going to stay long at the farm, right? She'll come and get the dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, when Ron's got the dogs, it's fine. I can do my own stuff then, but it's likely to get towards dinner time, lunchtime. Just after lunch when I can do something. But I mean, if it's heavily pissing down, she won't take the dogs to the farm.
You know what you should be doing while you're doing this? You're modeling stuff. You could be modeling while you're doing this, Digger. while you're on live.
I could do that.
You know, you could be doing something. I don't know. There should be a database of places model railroads can donate blood to buy. Model railroaders can. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Mystic, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, I'll get myself something to do next time, so I can, because I can move this over toward the bench.
Yeah, at least you'll be more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Productive.
More productive than me. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's up to you, but yeah, it's something you could do.
Good idea, and people can see the progress as it goes along.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're making a video, sort of, right?
Mm.
You know, people will talk to you. I'll ask. You could not even have to read. I'll answer. I'll read people's questions to you, and you can answer them. What's up, Ethan? How are you, buddy?
Hello, Ethan.
Oh, Mystic. Stop your whining and complaining. Did he ever say how many trains that he's sent to the UK?
No, I've asked him how many he's sending over to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and the British Isles and its dependencies.
I think he sent them all over there. I don't know.
Have you sent him yet, Mystic? Ethan Armitage is doing great today.
Yeah, real fan. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
He's sending 8 direct current locomotives.
Yeah, 8 of them. Did you send them yet? I just had my video, my thank you video just popped up. Dwight just commented on it. You probably got a notification too, Digger.
Right, yeah, I'll have a look. Just hang on.
Boxing them up tomorrow. How are you going to send them? Do you know? UPS? FedEx? Don't forget the insurance, man. Don't forget the insurance. I know, like, if you sent them to the post office, the like shipping includes like I don't know, $150 of insurance. So you got to figure out how much it's be to replace all those locomotives if they lose them. All right, Rick. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Have a great day. Yeah, definitely do. Get the insurance with the United States Postal Service. Make sure you take a picture of them too before you wrap them up. Take a picture of them. Write down what they are, who makes them, blah, blah, blah. This could be the last time you see them. Make sure you write his address down right, too. Not like I did when I sent Plumber my stickers, Digger and me stickers. I sent them to the wrong address. Do you like the Chicago Cubs? Yeah, they're okay. I like the Phillies. I like the Phillies.
Yeah, I'll watch that video next, Jerry.
All right, Digger. Yeah, so that's about it. Artie's coming on at 8 o'clock. Go watch Artie. See what he's doing. I guess somebody said he's in Sydney. I don't know. Maybe he's doing a little traveling for trains.
It's a big city, is Sydney, and the Opera House in Sydney, the famous Opera House, the foundations are made of bricks and the bricks were made here in Accrington, just down the road.
Oh, really?
Where Ron used to live, yeah. Same as Golden Gate Bridge, the footings are made from Accrington bricks.
I wonder how come.
I don't know. They just shipped them all out there.
They have to be expensive.
They might have just not been able to produce enough bricks at the time for what they were doing. And don't forget, Australia was a colony, and so was America at one time. So they probably had some crooked deal where they had to use British goods.
Maybe. Mystic. Well, anyway. All right, everybody. Have a good night. No, we'll wait 4 minutes. So it's a 3-hour stream.
Ethan's having a garage sale.
I see that.
What's in the sale, Ethan? What are you selling?
What are you selling, Ethan? It's a great weekend here in the DC Loudon area. Weather's in the 70s. That's nice. It's crappy here. Cloudy.
Dreadful here. Very dreadful.
It's dreadful. Mystic. Mystic, you could have a lemonade sale. Sell lemonade. Raise some money for your train. Raise some money for your train trips. Lemonade sale. Digger, Mystic, maybe you could have like a pop-up coffee stand out front. Make some coffee.
Lemonade as well.
Coffee and lemonade, Mystic.
And water. And
or a car wash. You'd have a car wash.
The ladies will be queuing up for that, Mystic.
Come on, Mystic, you can raise some money.
He could wear denim hot pants and a top plus car wash.
Yeah. Yeah. You get yourself a long-haired wig so you look like a Viking or something. They'll like that.
Oh yeah. They'll be queuing up round the block.
Yeah.
There'll be old ladies coming from everywhere.
Before you know it, you'll have a ton of money for the train show.
And you'll get extra business off the older ladies.
Yeah.
looking for a gigolo.
Maybe. That'd be funny. I'm sure his wife would like that. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box, Mystic, like Tammy did with her modeling. You gotta think outside the box. 1 minute, Digger. Less than a minute will be 3 hours. I like to keep things even.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a regular sort of stream, isn't it? 3 hours.
3 or 2. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
a man's got to do what a man's got to do. You got that right. Got to do what you got to do.
Some seriously extra money there. It'd be like Quagmire, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Could always sell a kidney, Mystic. He can do with just one. What is my address? I'm not telling you my address, and I don't want to know your address. It's your address.
You're funny, Ethan. What's your address? Yeah, he's going to just type it in chat now.
My address is Wrigley Field. Alrighty. We're at 3 hours there. You're relieved. All right, everybody. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good Sunday. I'll see you maybe for a little bit Sunday. Take care. Peace.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, Sierra.
Cheers, Digger. Boom.